Hi, Jen and Beans here with girlydohairstyles.com. We're going to show you an updo that's one of our most requested, and I apologize, I haven't been able to do it since my knee surgery. Hopefully it didn't cause any problems for anybody that wanted to do this hairstyle over the last couple weeks. Still recovering from my knee surgery, but we're doing good, and we need to get caught up on doing some girly do's. So for this one, I've kind of got it already pre-started, and I took some pre-pictures so that you can see what we've done, but let me just kind of talk to you. Ignore this side because I have this side just started up. But what we've done is we've parted it off into 5 sections. We started with the mohawk section, twisted that off, did a section there and a section behind the ear on both sides, and then we braided those. I didn't start the braid from up here. I started it clear back here since this is just an updo that I want in the back. So I parted it clear back almost to like the top of the occipital, to the crown area, whatever you want to call it. This is the occipital, but anyway, I parted it way far back. So what we've done is just a regular French braid. It's a Dutch braid, and what we're going to do is we're going to puff it out, and I left most of them so I can show you how we puff it out, but since you can't see that side, I already did that side. So you're going to start from the outsides. You're going to undo your elastic if you used an elastic on these, and you're going to start from the bottom, and you're just going to start puffing it out. Some people say this is pancaking the braids, whatever. I guess I've called it pancake braids. It's just kind of adding texture to your braid a little bit. But start from the bottom, it makes it a little bit easier. And you're just going to puff these out, and this is going to help cover up those parts and to do it into an updo. Then once you get up in here, now this is my smallest of all of the braids, so this one's kind of the hardest one, but and you just kind of want them even. Don't go crazy. Put your elastic back in. Woo. Move on to the next one. We recently cut Bean's hair, and we put some layers in it because she's liking to wear it down more, so we gave her some fun layers, and you're going to see those kind of poking out in a couple spots. That's nothing hairspray can't fix, so. And then we have one more section that we need to do, and this is our big middle section. And then we'll start pinning this where it all needs to go. And you got to hold on to this bottom part really tight. You don't want to go pulling out too much hair as you're working this through. Try to get it over these parts as you're going. We're going to pin it as well so that it holds nicely, but the bigger you have this part, the easier it'll be to hide your parts. Now I've tried this with just 3 braids, and it's just not nearly as full or as cute. So don't do it with 3 braids, do it with 5. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take your bobby pin, and you're just going to kind of grab some from both sides and just kind of weave it back and forth on your way down, hide it underneath there, and it's just going to hide those parts. So take some from both sides, weave it down. If you can pick up some from other loops, that's great. This one's always the hardest, this side one, but it's a good thing. Oops, sorry if my head was in the way. Let's see. This really is an easy updo for how cute it turns out. It's just awesome. Okay, set up. So there we have where, I mean, it doesn't even look like it was separate braids anymore. So then we just have this down here. You could do all kinds of things. You could just pull that in and loosen these up and leave it into a ponytail. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna kind of continue this idea of this being an updo and keep it looking fancy. We're just gonna fold the bottom of the braid under, kind of give it a little bit of a twist, cover up that elastic. We're just gonna pin that down. Always cross your bobby pins over so they can lock into place and hold the hairstyle how you want it. Do your next little section. You're just going to pin it. And I don't know if you noticed, but Beans has her head down, which is great because then you can get this section a little bit tighter. So whoever you're styling their hair, just encourage them to have their head down. I forget, Beans is an old pro at being my model, so she does it naturally, but have your client or your person that you're doing their hair, have them put their head down so that you can work in this area a little bit easier. Fold that under, and I'm going to kind of have you turn your head just a little bit so I can show. You're folding the ponytail under, hiding that elastic, and wrapping that around. You don't want the elastic seen. You're just going to keep hiding those little ends under. If they're out, I mean, that's why we pre-curled it, so that you can use them in the style rather than have to hide them. So just always pre-curl your hair for any updo. Okay, so as you're going, if you see a spot that's sticking out, go back to this part. Just do the same thing. Just going to go back and forth, kind of weave it in and hide it. Make sure you don't see your bobby pins. Okay, one more. And this one kind of loosened up a little bit on us. It's okay, it's an easy fix. If you feel a bobby pin popping back out, it means you didn't cross over. And lock it into place. So make sure all those are hidden. Just make sure everything's secured where you want it to sit for your style. Make sure you give it the shape that you want it to have too, because I don't want it to be puffy and fat out here. So we're making sure to take this in a little bit tighter on the sides here. There we go. Throw some pretty flowers in there or something, and you've got your fun little updo. Kind of pull some of these out if you need to. And this one's a fun one. This one's a cute one, so enjoy it, have fun with it, and share it with your friends. And share our channel with your friend. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. And thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.